We are celebrating people and organizations that are transforming their neighborhoods. That is what the Love Thy Neighborhood Awards are all about.
Yeah, and here to tell us more about these community game changers making a difference is Dr. David Hampton. He's the Executive Director of LISC Indy.
Yeah, Dr. David.
Welcome here. Yeah, tell us about
you.
Love Thy Neighborhood here.
Absolutely. So LISC Indianapolis started the Love Thy Neighborhood Awards in 2017, really to celebrate the people and organizations who are making a difference, who are sort of the game changers in our community. We wanted to tell the inspiring stories because oftentimes the great things are happening behind the scenes, and we wanted to ensure that each category had a platform. And this year, each winner is awarded $2,500 in unrestricted funds to fund their mission. So we're very excited.
And it's fun because from what I understand, you have 3 finalists so far too, right? So tell us about who is nominated.
That is correct. So among our finalists, you know, it's hard to pick 1 or 2. But
I don't know how you guys do it. Being a judge for that would be so difficult because there's so many people contributing, right?
It's exactly. So there are 4 categories. There will also be a People's Choice Award.
Okay.
And so among those categories, we well, first of all, let me explain LOVE. It's an acronym that stands for livability, opportunity, vitality, and education. These are sort of the dynamics that we feel make a great neighborhood, and all of these organizations sort of exemplify each category.
Well, I understand one of the finalists is Belmont Beach. Let's start there. Tell me about Belmont Beach.
Right. So Belmont Beach is one of the wonderful organizations, grassroots Hallville community initiative that reclaims the story of segregated swimming hole along the White River.
Oh, wow. Interesting. And a lot of these places I know, and perhaps different neighborhoods, organizations, you mentioned some of them overlooked. So this is sort of their time to shine.
This is their time to shine. Absolutely.
All right. All right. What about Startup 317?
So there's also Startup 317, a creative space-making program that matches startups and artists with prime vacant and underutilized properties.
Okay, and then we have another one, Racial Equity Institute.
Right, so the incomparable Dr. Pat Payne with IPS and Racial Equity Institute provide staff training to elevate understanding and to improve student outcomes by eliminating racial disparity.
So how do you pick the
That's
the
what
top
I was thinking.
3
How,
here?
and how do you, who chooses among those 3?
Right, so really the people vote,
and
you, the viewers, help us to choose among those categories. And all 12 finalists, of course, are doing outstanding work, you know, to make their neighborhoods more inclusive. So I know it's hard to pick just one, but, you know, of course, there are winners and losers in these categories.
I know, that's the tough part.
That's
you said you've been doing this since 2017. What has been some of the reaction from other people who have been finalists, but then those finalists who have won? And I imagine they use that money just to do even more good in their neighborhoods.
They use that money to further their cause, to implement money back into their neighbor programs, and as well as their neighborhoods. And then, of course, after learning more about each finalist, viewers will have the opportunity to vote for a People's Choice Award. That is a $5,000 gift.
Oh, nice.
And so, yeah, please get ready to vote.
Well, Dr. David, thank you so much. Remind us where we can go to learn more.
Absolutely. You can watch the 6th Annual Love Thy Neighborhood Awards right here on Wish TV on Sunday at 7 p.m. And for more information, you can go to lisc.org/Indianapolis.
There you go. And of course, at that link, you can learn more at wishtv.com and then cast your vote for your favorites there. I don't know. I mean, you want to dive deep into the work they do, but having to choose, I don't know. I'd probably put names in a hat and draw.
And everybody wins, too, in this program.
Everybody's a winner.
Everybody wins. I think so, too. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you very much.
Such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. David.